January, which means we have to do the January book tag. We did it last year and loved doing it.
We will tag the original creator down below. There's only 10 questions, so it should be nice and fun.
Should be chill, not too many.
And we're interested in seeing how different our answers are going to be from last January.
We were babies.
Yeah.
My hair was so short. We're just gonna jump right into it. I mean, there's nothing really left to say. The first question is, what was the last and first book you read last year?
The first book I read in 2022 was A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. That was the best one of the entire series. It was a 5-star read for me, so I started the year off very strong with that one. And then my last one was The Santa Suit by Mary Kay Andrews. Just a cute holiday read for December. I think I only gave that one a 3.5 stars.
I do want to read that this year.
That was cute.
So my first one of 2022 was The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. Fantasy standalone. I believe I gave it a 3.25, but it was pretty good. And then my last one of the year was Kate, the last book in the Madison Kate series by Tate James, and I gave that one a 4. I loved every single book in that series.
Question number 2 is, what is your first read this year?
That is a good question. I don't know. Let's go see. Oh, I've only read 2 this year. Okay, my first one was A Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshfegh. I'll save my full review for our wrap up this month, but I did really like it till the end.
Oh,
that's all I'll say.
My first book I read was Carrie Soto Is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I mean, I know I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. I know I love everything she writes, so I wanted to start the year off strong again, and I did. I gave it a 4.5 stars. So
wow. Going right into question number 3, share 3 of your reading goals for this year.
Number 1 would be read most of the books on my shelf that I have not read yet. You know, we have such a problem with that. I don't even want to count my physical TBR. Because I don't want to hurt my feelings like that. And number 2, read a good amount of different genres. I'm always sticking to like romance or mystery thrillers, and I kind of want to branch out a little bit more. And then 3, read more throughout the day and like be less on social media. I think those are all relatable.
Okay, I have a lot of reading goals for this year. These are just the ones I wrote down. But my first one is to reach my Goodreads goal, which I believe is 95 books, which I know for a lot of people, like that's not too bad. But for me, that's a crazy amount. That's 10 more than I read last year. So hopefully I can do that. My second one is find more underrated books, because we do love reading like the really popular mainstream ones because those tend to be good. But I also want to find ones that not too many people talk about. So we have recommendations for you guys, and just so I can branch out, like you said, read some more and read physical books on my TBR. There's so many, you guys. Every time we buy new books and I go to put them on my shelf, I'm like, this is a problem because there's so many I haven't read yet.
It's like embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. And that was one of my goals for last year and it didn't happen. So
we'll try again this year.
We'll try again this year, yeah.
Number 4 is share 3 of your most anticipated titles.
With this one, I wasn't sure if the question meant anticipated releases or just books we want to read. Either way, we actually have a video for both of those, so watch those if you want full list. But one that I did miss out on was None Shall Break by Ellie Marney. It's book 2 after None Shall Sleep, and that was a YA thriller I really enjoyed last year. So I'm excited for this next one and I will be reading it. Question number 5 is, which goals did you reach / not reach last year?
I did reach my Goodreads reading goal, which was 75 books. I think I finished The Santa Suit on December 31st, so I barely made the cut. So this year, I'm only pushing it up to be 80. So I'm kind of scared because I barely made the 75, but I think that's a good goal.
I think you got it. Something I did not reach last year was reading more classics. That was like a whole thing. I wanted to read more classic novels just so I have a good like foundation, and everyone always references those, so I wanted to read some. And I think I maybe read 1, if you would even consider Flowers for Algernon a classic. Not really. I read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and I liked that, but that was it, you guys. I bought a bunch and I haven't read them, so hopefully I can read some of those this year.
Okay, question number 6 is, are there new releases this year you've heard of that you have no desire to read?
There has been a bunch. And I don't know why I have no desire to read them, because it's authors we like, but I see them come out and I'm just kind of like, eh. I think Allie Hazelwood has some coming out, and I loved The Love Hypothesis. I tried to read Love on the Brain. I didn't get too far into it. I'm gonna have to restart it, but I know she's coming out with Love Theoretically soon, and I think there's another one. She has like a whole STEM series, but every time I see promo for it, I'm kind of like, meh, I don't think I would pick it up. And also, Christina Lauren, I originally thought, okay, I'm not interested in this book at all. I don't know if it's the cover or what, but all of the people who have gotten ARCs have said it's the best Christina Lauren book they've read. So I'm kind of like, should I read it? Originally, I had no interest, but
I think it is the cover.
It's the cover, right? I don't love it. Yeah, we'll see. What's yours?
Mine, it's always gonna be the same answer. I'm sorry. It's gonna be anything by Emily Henry. I just can't do it. I just can't.
A lot of people were telling us how that was on their most anticipated releases. Sorry. Well, you'll have to let us know how it is, because I don't think we would read it unless you think it's fantastic.
Yeah. Let me know if it's so good.
Yeah.
I can't miss out on this. If it's on sale at BookOutlet, maybe.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Because I was gonna get Book Lovers, but then it...
Me too. They were selling it for like $6.
I know, and then it sold out, so I was like, never mind.
Okay, number 7 is, what are some reading habits you want to change this year, if any?
Really just like reading more, because I know throughout the week, there's so many times where I'm just like doing absolutely nothing, and I know I could be reading. Like, why am I binge watching Ginny and Georgia when I need to be reading?
Why am I on TikTok for 3 hours?
Yeah, you're bad with TikTok. She sends me TikToks like all day.
Mine is gonna be the same exact answer I gave last year for this question. I just never made that change, so I'm determined to do it this year. And it's just setting aside specific times in a day to read. Yes, throughout the day, if I'm not doing anything, I want to be reading more, but if I don't get a chance to during the day, I want to have like a set time at night, 2 hours before I go to sleep or something, where I'm just reading. You saw that study where if you just read 3 hours a day, you can read 100 books the whole year. So with that logic, I should be able to read past my reading goal.
The 3 hours that you're on TikTok and I'm on Netflix.
Yes, exactly.
We'll do better.
We'll do better.
Question number 8 is, are there any adaptations you're excited about?
Everything. Everything is getting put into a movie or a TV show, and we want to see all of them. I don't know when the Scythe movie is supposed to come out. Steven Spielberg's working on it, and I can't wait for that movie. Light Lark, just read it, loved it. I'm ready to see that adaptation. And then of course ACOTAR, whenever that decides to come out. I want ACOTAR to do well the first season, just so we can get A Court of Mist and Fury. Like, we won't even see Reese, or not really, until second season. So
unless they change everything.
Even worse. But it has to get picked up for a second season.
The Last Thing You Told Me comes out next month.
Okay, I'm changing my answer. Mine is The Last Thing He Told Me. That book was so good.
I know, I need to read it already so I can watch it.
You have to read it. Jennifer Garner.
I know, I love her.
Oh, that was a good book, you guys. Go read that before the movie comes out.
Well, what I'm excited that is going to be coming out this year is Daisy Jones and the Six. They've already been releasing trailers and pictures, and wow. Like, I'm just so ready. The vibe just looks correct. The actors look correct. Everything looks so good. I'm already impressed.
The casting is very well done. I didn't even read that book, and I was like, wow, this is...
They look good.
They look good. The camera died. Number 9 is, what's your favorite bookish memory of last year?
I would say just the channel in general, and getting to know you guys has been so much fun. And because of the channel, one of the last things that happened in 2022 was Book of the Month actually reached out to us for a sponsorship, which was so crazy.
So crazy. I thought it was a scam.
Me too.
I was like, she's not
with
with Book of
scam
the Month.
I literally went and like Instagrammed her name and like made sure she worked with them.
That's better than my answer. I say that one.
But seriously.
The Neil Schusterman book signing. Of course, you guys know I'm obsessed with that man. He's a genius. But the sponsorship was insane. And that's all because of you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna cry.
Meeting Neil Schusterman was really fun though. Like, it was so cool just to hear his mind and like the way he thinks and how he comes up with his storylines. It's just like,
I love him.
He's such a cool man.
He's such a cool man. I wish he was my uncle.
Yeah, right?
That was by far my favorite book signing of last year.
Okay, this next one. Do you have any carryovers from last year that you still plan on finishing?
Let me roll out the list. You guys, I was in such a bad reading slump the last 2 months of last year. In December, I only read maybe 3 books. I hit my reading goal and I tapped out. Like, I just couldn't read anymore. And I had started a bunch of books in December that I need to finish because they're good books. I just didn't get a chance. I wrote them down. We have Project Hail Mary. I'm currently reading it still. A lot of you guys are waiting for my review. Don't worry, it's coming. I'm still reading it. We have The Plight Before Christmas. You finished it.
I liked it.
It's good so far. I just haven't finished it yet. That was like a Christmas book. I might just wait till Christmas though to finish it. I also started like a poetry book I need to finish, and then Kingdom of Ash. I started Kingdom of Ash and I was like, you know what? This is a lot for me right now, and it's the whole ending of that entire series. So I'm gonna take my time with it, but that's definitely a rollover because I need to finish it ASAP, but I'm not even worried about it right now. Like, I'm gonna take my time because I can't have that world end yet. But there's a bunch.
You're missing another one, and it's mine. Fuel the Fire.
Yeah.
I started reading it, and then I don't know what happened. Man, I think it's because the books are just so thick that it just takes forever, and I know I could be reading something else, but I definitely want to read that this year. Finish the whole series this year.
I'm not even worried about it. I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Should we come up with our
Should
own?
we add some? That wasn't
let
enough.
me think of one.
Okay. What's something you're looking forward to this year, bookish wise?
That freaking book sale we went to. I cannot wait to go to that again, you guys. This book sale was like the book sale of the entire year of my life.
We've been waiting for it all year.
And we didn't know how good it was until like we got there. And even then we were just baby readers. So I can't imagine what we're gonna find this year. I know we've already mentioned it, but I'm so excited. I've been waiting 365 days for this.
I'm gonna fly back to go to make sure I'm there because there's no way I'm missing it. I just want to have all my books read already. I'm sick and tired of looking at my shelves and I'm like, haven't read that, haven't read that. People ask me, oh, how was this? I don't know, I haven't started it yet. It's ridiculous and I'm sick of it and I need to finish all of them. You know what? That's my new goal. Read all of my physical TBR.
Whoa.
I'm like,
that's more than your 100 books.
Yeah, that is. Read most of my physical TBR. If I could read half, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
Having them read.
Okay.
A goal we have for the channel though, not only is being more active, posting more videos, but trying to make it more personal, more vlog style. I think that makes for more chaotic videos.
Yeah.
But I think you guys want to see it. And we know a lot of you guys are saying in our shopping vlogs, you want to see us more like talking in the store and like showing you what we find, which we will work on. It's just, we already try to just very discreetly take our videos because we don't want to like disturb everyone, but we'll work on it because we know you guys want to see it and we like those videos too.
Okay, so that was all the questions.
Plus the ones we added.
We always love doing tag videos because we just get to sit down and chit chat with you guys about books. Let us know your answers to these questions in the comments.
That is going to be it for today's video. We did want to ask you guys though if you think we should go back to doing our monthly reading sprints. That's when we just get on YouTube Live and we read with you guys, answer questions, and just chat. We really like doing them. We kind of stopped doing them at the end of last year, so let us know if that's something you would like to see us bring back. Other than that, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We post new videos all the time, and thank you so much for watching.